Good morning, Minecraft. This is your host, BuHLScat. Today we're going to be staying on track. Tour of Bolding's house is first on the list, and then we're going to take a look at the Iron Titan, and then we're going to definitely look at some of the prank war stuff I've been talking about. For real, we're actually going to do all of that this time. The chicken here on top of Bolding's place is actually a prank from Cappy that Cappy put up there, and he built it up there, which actually I think he did a phenomenal job with, by the way. And actually, I think Bolding must have liked it as well, because it's been up there for quite a few days here, and normally they've been tearing down the pranks pretty quick. So this is Bolding's design here. I absolutely love his building style. I am not a fan of cobblestone 99% of the time, but on this build, absolutely love it. I love the way that it looks with the red, and I think it's time to take a look inside. So again, I'm just really enjoying the cobblestone, stone brick, the red clay look great in here. You're going to find iron bars in here that are a pretty nice touch. And then, you know, when you get toward the bottom of the base, he's got some red stained glass around, which just look really good. The symmetry in this place is incredible. You'll find that he's got enchanting tables and brewing stand and all the major things he's got kind of stored away, but it all still looks really symmetrical, which is pretty impressive. If we ever take a close look at my base, you will find that almost nothing is symmetrical, which is my style. It's the way I like it. But I have nothing but respect for being able to keep things symmetrical like this. So after this, we're going to head over to the Titan, the Iron Titan, and take a close look at that. But before we go, we did bring a few little presents for Bolding, just to say hello. So let's give him his ender pearls back here. I think I had 5. And let's leave him some chickens. So this is the Iron Titan, and basically the premise behind this is that the more doors that you have, the more the villagers will reproduce, because they reproduce based on how big a village is. So the more doors that you have, the more villagers you have, and the villagers you'll kind of see on the right and left as we go down here. You'll hear them for sure. And the more villagers you have, the more iron golems will spawn. And iron golems get sucked into the lava here, and they produce iron. The iron is then sucked into the item elevators and then into the chests, which is right where you want them. And we will show you here in a second how we just run in there from the portal. We grab a chest full of iron and make it into blocks. It's that easy. So here's a quick 30 seconds of how to get the iron out of the chests. So here's where we're going to start. The TNT, giant TNT that Cappy built on the top of Bolding's house. Okay, so we have Cappy's place on the right here. This is Bolding's prank back to Cappy. Says you wanted sand, so we brought the sand to you. Now you have your very own beach to frolic in and enjoy to your heart's content. Happy digging, Bolding 321. P.S. This is me getting my own back. Consider this a prank war. So you got the water, little lake thing on the left there. A bucket and spade up in here. Then looks like there's a sandcastle, a little blanket there on the right, and you got an umbrella over here. Actually, pretty nice job. I was kind of bummed when Cappy tore it down, although, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to leave that up forever? But anyway, let's move on to the next one. So this is definitely one of my favorites so far. This giant tree is incredible. I mean, just the amount of time that it probably took him to do that just for the sake of a prank is just impressive on its own. And here is Bolding tearing it down slowly. And then here he is again toward the end. This is him tearing it down at the end. This was Bolding's reply for the giant tree. And while this is small, this is actually pretty intelligent. I really like this little CCTV, little closed captioning television that he made. And this is the only one that I got recorded, but apparently he put a lot of them all through Cappy's base, which is hilarious. So that was pretty cool. Then is Bolding's reply to that, the chicken. Had heard you were after heads for a Hall of Fame type thing. Not sure if this will fit in it, but you can try. Bolding 321. Also realized how much my head looks like Heisenberg, and he is correct. I'm guessing that the gold here is just payment or whatever. I know that he had left Cappy a ton of sand when he built the sandcastle thing over here too, the sand scene. So I know these guys are all just here to have fun. There's definitely no malicious intent in any of this. Oh gosh, almost running into the lava. But yeah, so let's head on to the next one. Cappy has now proceeded to put a hashtag Cappy above the chicken over Bolding's base. And as if that wasn't enough, later on he went back, put some arrows in, and filled in a part of the hashtag Cappy sign. This sign was also made out of obsidian, which was pretty funny when Bolding came and figured that out and had to tear that down. Here it is up a little closer. And we're going to call it a day. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like. And if you want to see more of what's going on in Amplicraft, go ahead and click the subscribe. I will be starting to do some builds here shortly. I've got a really cool idea for a new kind of base away from the spawn town here that I want to get working on, as well as some of my redstone builds that I want to get going and get put out here. So I will again have the link in the description for our Amplicraft server application. If you're interested in joining the server, as of the time of this recording, we are still accepting new people. So have a great day. Have fun out there.